Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing the 27th of April. Leo, this week we have a beautiful grand trine in the air signs. We have Uranus and Venus in Gemini, we have Pluto in Aquarius, and we have the Moon in Libra. So, this is about you showing your emotional vulnerability, you getting in touch with your side where you may need to communicate your needs. Maybe some of you are letting go of something and you're communicating that this week, especially this day, 27th and the 28th of April. And you're saying to yourself, do you know what? The way I love, the way I expect to be loved has changed. It's different. And I really just want to be treated softer. I just want to be treated special. Don't we all? It's not too much to ask for, right, Leo? But there's something about being vulnerable, showing that vulnerable side of yourself, communicating your emotions are changing. Emotions have changed. Oh, dear Lord, this shadow card has been quite popular, which is the devil card. Let's have a look and see. And then so I was just going to say, booking a reading with me, click the link on the bio. It's all donation based. You'll get 30 minutes reading with me. I'm going to pull some oracle cards out for you, which obviously I have. And the first one we have out here is memories. Memories are to be cherished, especially fond ones of friends and family. What is a good memory that will make you smile today? Okay, so for some of you, you're thinking you're nostalgic. We also have honesty. It's always been said that honesty is the best policy. Always remember to be honest with yourself and others. Okay, and then we have this little mister here, shadow side, shadow aspect of yourself that you may not want to admit, you may not have wanted to see. So now it's kind of like you need to be honest with yourself. Were those memories really good? Wow. All that glitters isn't gold. For some of you, this is repressed memory. You've repressed certain memories because it's just too difficult for you to remember. I'm not sure I want to do this reading. Oh, good. Because I was just saying, I don't want to deal with this. I study psychology and there's a lot about repressed memories and how it's one of the most difficult memories that we have to access. And it's a lot of, like, look at that, veiled. I didn't even realize that. And healer. So for some of you, you're going to have to release that, okay? There's some memories there that are not so nice, and you may have buried them quite deep within and repressed them. But we do have higher power and come to the edge. They're telling me that I shouldn't do readings just based on fluff and cotton candy. Okay, so I guess we're going deep within this week for you, Aries. Leo, sorry, I don't know why I said Aries there. I don't know if maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Oh, okay. So you have a higher power here, higher calling that you need to seek or you need to embody. Something to do with a connection, the way you connect to your higher power. Oh, dear Lord. Why do I feel so nervous all of a sudden? I feel quite nervous in your reading, Leo. Okay, we have trust and reflection. We have a lot of boats as well. You've got boats here and you have boats there to the sea going with the ebb and flow of life. Trust your emotions, okay? Trust what you're feeling at that time. If anything comes suddenly to you, because Uranus is going into Gemini, you need to communicate this. Could be around siblings, it could be around cousins, it could be around neighbors. But there's something here that you're needing to communicate and trust and go with the flow of it. Allow your emotions to kind of flow through you, not over you, not under you, not consume you, but let the emotions flow through you and ask yourself, like, how does this really make me feel? Does it I hate to use this word, but does it trigger you? Does it send alarms out? Does it make you think, I think there's some work I need to do here? I haven't completely finished what I need to finish because I don't know, I'm getting repressed feelings. Wow, you have great fortune. Love this for you. And inner child healing. Oh. Okay, so we're really doing this. Okay. So for some of you, though, it could be great fortune when it comes to a child. It could be that you're finally seeing that you're able to birth something new, or how your fortune is tied to your child or your childhood memories. Because I think once you really do work with that inner shadow aspect of you, something gets released. Because I feel like it needs to be healed. And look, you've got release. I was picking up on release. There's something here of you having to release a painful memory, work through it, heal it, and then it kind of, okay, they're telling me that this is the last door that you need to unlock. So all that glitters isn't gold. You keep telling yourself everything is fine, everything is not fine. For some of you, it may not even be about inner child healing. It may not even be trauma work. It may not trauma enforced work, I'm hearing. It may not be anything that unfortunate. It could just be that you are, oh, God. This thing is living rent free in my house. Seriously, the minute it gets hot, you open the window and these blasted, darn, nasty, smelly things come roaming in. I love the summer. I'm a summer girl. I really am. But like, I don't get any of this in the winter because obviously the doors are shut. But the summer, and I think it's. Let me not say anything. I said the summer. You have the sun. Oh, and then we have the Seven of Swords. I just want to pause this reading and take a minute. Oh, Leo, what are we lying to ourselves? All that glitters is not gold. There isn't. I don't know. Anyway, let me keep going. Okay. Three of Cups, family, friends, happiness, celebration. Family, repressed emotions, repressed happiness. Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Empress. And the Two of Pentacles. There's something here that, I don't know, I think it's going to creep up this week for you, and it may not be so pleasant because the sun is trying to get your attention. The sun's kind of saying, hey, look, we need to do this work. And then when this work is done, we can move on. Yeah, there's something here about you walking away. You've emotionally detached and removed yourself from something. You're kind of like, I need to emotionally detach from this and think about myself. The Empress to the Moon and the Two of Swords is like, for some of you, you don't really know what direction you want to go in now, because it could have been like you're at a party or an event and something that was hidden has now come out, because the Seven of Swords to the Moon, but the sun is right there. So like there's happiness there, or there's like optimism. You're still optimistic about things. What's the Seven of Swords? Two cards have flown out. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. A lot of mental thinking here, Leo. A lot of mental thinking. Like you see the truth, seeing the truth about how conflicted you've been and how you possibly could be self-sabotaging yourself. What's the Sun? The King of Pentacles. Cool. I like that. Like for some of you, you're optimistic that you're stable, you're secure, you're set. Three of Cups, you've got the Page of Cups. This is nice energy. And what's the Empress, the Moon, and the Two of Swords? The Magician. So something you want to create, but you don't know what to do now. You're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do now. What do I do? Like after all this has transpired, what do I do? What's the Shadow? What's the Shadow doing here? Oh, that was a lot of cards. Got the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. What is all this sword energy? Why are you overthinking this week, Leo? What is this? Oh my goodness. Leo. Dude, this is going to stress you out. Oh my god, what's at the bottom of the deck? This is really not giving me much. High Priestess, Temperance, more memories, wound. This is the wound. This is the wound. They told me before I started doing your reading, they were like, brace for impact. I was like, what are you going on about? So, in order for you to move forward, right, there's some kind of wound that needs to be healed here. Okay. It needs to be healed. Archangel Michael is there. Your guides are there. They're trying to get you to pay attention to a wound that you've had from childhood. Okay, you've got memories coming back up again. There's memories that resurface this week that are causing you anxiety, causing you stress, causing you sleepless nights. And it all begins with a message, because the Page of Swords is a messenger, right? The Page of Swords is someone that is curious, nosy. They're kind of like intrusive as well. Like, I want to know. And it's a persuasive communication. It's someone that gets it out of you. They like pick it out of you. So you may not even want to talk about this, but for some reason it's being brought up to the surface this week and it's causing stress. But I like to see that the 10 of Swords is there, because the 10 of Swords tells me that this is finished, it's dead, it's over. There's no more, that you cannot get hurt more after the 10 of Swords. It's like the only way up is up, right? The only way forward is up. So you shouldn't. And there's healing there. This is like a healing energy. It's like resting, recuperating, solitary, taking time out. So it could be like, for some of you, you take time out, you withdraw. You're like, I need to reassess my head. This is a lot of thinking energy. And I was getting that nervous feeling, that like, I'm really nervous to talk about this. I don't want to bring this up. It's uncomfortable. It's making my nervous system go into like anxiety. I feel really tense as well. Like, do I have to talk about this? Like, can you kind of reverting back to that little child that it's like, this is really uncomfortable for me to talk about. And it's a wound, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to go back to where it was. I don't want to. For some of you, this is hypnotherapy or past life regression as well. And you've got guides there. You have your guides there. So I guess that is comforting, right? Oh, and look at that. We've got journey at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're going through this journey, but I also feel this has to be done because this is great fortune and this is allowing you to birth something new in your life. Now, for some of you that are not going through any of what I've just said, I feel like maybe a message comes through from someone and you're like, oh God, not you again. Like, why are you resurfacing? Why are you coming back? Like, you've caused me so much pain and anguish in the past. I don't want to deal with this. So all you have to do is say a little prayer. Say a little prayer for me. Say a little prayer. Ask Archangel Michael to guide you, to protect you, to comfort you, to show you a way out, and kind of say, look, I can't deal with this right now. I don't want them to come back. And he'll sort it out for you. Okay? Mark my word. Trust. Okay? Trust that the higher power will do that for you. So, but there's something here about you starting something new. Come to the edge, right? And you have the Magician there in the manifestation card. But for some of you, you're trying to create something. You're not really sure where you're going. So let's get into it, because you've got the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So these together is like, I'm trying to come up with a plan. Like, I'm strategically trying to come up with a plan to find a way out of this. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess that's what it is. Sometimes they talk through me. So for a lot of you, you're trying to find a way out. You're strategically coming to kind of like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I get out of this? What's my easy option? It's also like, what risks can I take that are going to be substantial for me long term, strategic wise, because you're thinking about your future here, right? I mean, if I was to put these in a 4, then I would say here that what really matters for you, can you see that? What really matters here for you is your happiness, your long-term stability, your goals, right? King of Pentacles, you're thinking about your future. You're like, I need to be happy. I want to be secure. I want to be stable. I don't want to be wishy-washy in and out. And I definitely want happiness. I want to be happy. So how do I secure my security? How do I make sure that I am practical and I'm being intelligent about this and I have control and I have discipline? And it's like, what conditions do I want to be, like what environment do I want to be in, what do I want to get into. But with the Seven of Swords here, it's like, are you self-sabotaging yourself in this? Because the sun's there saying, hey, we're trying to get your attention here, Leo. Are you seeing the truth? Because I feel like someone's trying to get your attention here, like saying to you, like, it's not worth, this isn't worth it. Like the lying, the scheming, the going behind the back, the sneakiness, it's not worth it. Asking yourself, is it really worth it? Why am I getting that? There's a truth that's coming out about a theft, about a lie. It could be pertaining to this King of Pentacles, or someone you view to be a King of Pentacles, someone that's reliable, trustworthy, always there, someone that you see as like a security blanket. That's the best way for me to put it. You see this person as your security blanket, and they're doing something dodgy, and you're just like, okay. But you see the truth, but instead of fighting back, you're kind of like, I'm happy, I'm good. Just let them do what it is that they want to do. So we've got the Three of Cups to the Page of Cups. I feel like you're opening your heart up a lot more here, Leo. Like you're doing things that you love, you're celebrating life, you're living your life, you're making sure that you're spending time with people that you love and care for. For some of you, you've celebrated the news of a baby. So there could be like a baby coming in, especially because the Empress is there. But some of you, you're not really sure how you feel about it. You're a bit confused. You're kind of like, this wasn't in the plans, but it's a good plan, right? It's all, and then we've also got the Magician, which is creation of life, right? It's it's you creating the world that you want to live in. So it could be looked at both aspects, because I'm hearing it is both. For some of you, it is both, that you're now birthing something new into into this world, although you're still kind of confused. You're like, I'm not really sure. Like, my dreams have changed. Oh, my dreams have changed, and once what I once wanted, I don't know if I want it now. They're bringing me back to this honesty thing as well with the Seven of Swords here. Some of you need to be honest. You need to fess up. Sorry. Okay. Was there anything else? Why is this Two of Swords here? What are you confused about? Heartbreak. You're scared to get hurt. Or someone hurt you. Someone hurt you and you've kept quiet about this. You've not spoken about it. You've not said anything. So you've had to go back to the drawing board over something. More secrets. What is this? Oh, wow. Oh, Leo. Oh, that is heartbreaking. But I can see that you're handling this very well. I can see that you're handling this very well. So when I asked what the High Priestess was doing there, I was kind of like, you kind of knew that this was going to happen. You knew that it was going to come to a certain point where you would have to make a decision. And it's kind of like you've tried and tried and tried, right? You've got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Like, your family matters to you. This is family orientated. You've got the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Empress. So it could be between you and a mother. You're kind of like, you knew something was going to happen, even though you didn't express your emotions. The Moon is there, right? You kept it in the dark. The Hermit is there. You've quietly like discovered things that may have caused a bit of disappointment, but you're kind of like, I know why it has had to happen this way. I still have love for them. I still care for them. but it's just a burden that maybe they don't want to carry. They have too much responsibilities, and I know they care about me. I know I care about them. It's kind of like a sweet departure, like a sweet goodbye. It's like I will I I can't say that. It's like, Jack, where are you? It's like I'll always have love for you in my heart, but I know that us fusing together is not going to work. Because you try to create something here with someone that you thought was going to be beautiful, right? If I was to take this out, then we would have these four here, which is the Three of Cups, the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Magician. It's like between us, we tried to create something beautiful, something from the heart, something that we thought we could celebrate and create together. But something happened, Leo, and I'm not sure what happened. Maybe there was a little bit of a conflict, bumping heads, but it's kind of like emotionally now you're not really sure what to do. It's like, what do I do now? That has happened. You're not showing me what has happened, but there is disappointment there. But you've kept this very quiet to yourself. I mean, we've got the two quiet cards here, the Hermit and the High Priestess. It's like I kind of knew anyway, it's like the penny dropped at some point, where the penny was beginning to drop, and I knew, but I'm now left with this burden to carry, or this child to look after. It's something to do with a child, because we've got the Page of Cups there, we've got the Sun with the child, we've got the Empress that's impregnated. There's something about children, where now you're kind of like, I know why what they did. For some of you, you don't see this person as very committed, because for these two cards to pop out is you telling me, I don't think that this commitment's right for me. It doesn't align with my morals and my values. One, they could be just too impulsive, too aggressive. Three, not non-committal, because these two in relationship is non-committal. Knight of Wands is off I go. Today I want to go and spend the day in the garden that's 10 miles away from my home. It's like, okay, cool, but whilst you're doing that, who's going to look after the family and who's going to take care of the responsibilities? So it's that kind of feeling I get, like you just bumped heads. Nothing bad. You just bumped heads. You see life differently. Your outlook in life is different because the Hierophant is there. But okay. Let's get you an Archangel Michael card for Aries, please. Leo, I've said Aries again. You must be dealing with an Aries. Some of you have Aries in your placements, or sorry. Leo, thank you. Don't settle for less. See, you are a child of the divine and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Okay, someone's lying about something here. Someone's keeping something very, very secret close to their chest. Either their emotions, they're pretending to be happy. There's kind of like a, no, it's fine. Everything's okay. I'm fine. Either you are doing that or someone in your vicinity, in your environment is doing that. But it's a case of like reflecting, like going back and really looking at, okay, well, what went wrong, is it really worth me arguing about this, or do I just cut my losses and walk off? There's some kind of clarity and truth there when it comes to your happiness and your stability, right? It's like facing the facts, like owning up to it, being honest with yourself. That's what I have for you, Leo. Have a beautiful week, my love.